Listening to Power Radio here at KEXP, listening to Street Sounds. Special guest tonight on Street Sounds, homegrown talent, MistaDC, with love jams and vibes. We're going to get into about 4 songs. Thanks for being here, MistaDC.
Thank you for having us. I'm so excited.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. You ready to rock out?
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
SUNRAYS on my backseat. Now I'm driving through the city. Time stops when I'm with ya. It's my time with you is endless. And I feel the way you're watching. I smile right back at you. And your energy is perfect. This is a love that I can't lose. Yeah. You and I are roaming free tonight to celebrate love. This rocket ship of love. We on a brand new flight. But something doesn't seem to right lately. What's wrong with you? Said please won't you answer me? I pray that you're okay. Gone. SUNRAYS on my backseat while I'm driving through the city. See, time stops when I'm with ya. So my time with you is endless. And I feel the way you're watching. I smile right back at you. And your energy is perfect. This is a love that I can't lose, yeah. And the hardest part about your love is you won't be there soon. Back to my reality where I'm lost without you there. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave. We were just here the other day. I swear we were hanging out at my house. But now the sun is gone, and now your love is gone. Ooh, guys ready? Let's get it. The boogeyman don't wanna save ya. The boogeyman is never right, so you run from him. Run! Are you running? Run! The life you live is now a problem. You're worried that you'll never solve it. They're coming for ya. Oh, they're coming. Ready, Shay? Get out, hide, better run for your life, 'cause they're coming for ya. Oh, they're coming for ya. Get out, hide, better run for your life, 'cause they're coming for ya. Oh, they're coming for ya. These people don't know what it means to live a life running with me. Travel about 1,000 miles, wondering why the world brought me here.
okay. MistaDC on Street Sounds. Wow.
Hey.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, yes.
KEXP. Introduce your band for us. You got a 5-piece going on here.
Yeah, so we don't really have a name yet. We actually try to figure that out. But on the keys, we have the boy Keo Ken.
Mm-hmm.
The boy, the man. We got over here Shayhan, the backup singer. And then, well, he actually is one half of Sultans. So peace out, Sultans. Well, peace out, Subtans, whatever. Anyway, Jared over here, the guitar player, the other half of Sultans, crazy duo right here. We have Andu over here on the bass. And then behind, man right here, we got Jay on the drums. I'm usually better at introducing everybody, but this is really a dope experience, so.
And you are MistaDC.
And I'm MistaDC.
And you're not from D.C. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Tri-Cities. It's the eastern part of Washington. It's the desert of Washington, I should say.
And the D.C. stands for?
They're my initials, David Cheney.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love homegrown talent, and I love that you're bringing a sound that I haven't heard ever coming out of Washington. Is very unique, very wavy, very special.
Thank you.
Tell me about how you created your sound and your influences.
I mean, I've always been kind of influenced by like hip hop and that culture. My dad really brought me up on that. I mean, Mos Def, Erykah Badu, let's say D'Angelo, like neo soul artists and hip hop artists like that. You know, I was really brought up on the hip hop roots. And then kind of growing up, I kind of experimented with like rock and roll influence and everything like that, and more of the alternative sound. You know, coming out here has definitely changed the way I look at music and create music, especially working with the people I'm here with right now. You know, Sultans has been a huge influence on what I do musically. Same with Keo Ken and Andu, you know, and Jay's a crazy drummer too. So it's just the way that we come together is chemistry, but you know, the way that we make music outside of like performing is even more special, you know, and even on their own level, you know, besides us all creating music together, with them creating music on their own and doing their own thing, outside of helping me create my sound, is just phenomenal. You know, there's a reason why we all come together to create music, is because we all believe in what we do, you know. So this is family. I believe in this, you know.
Yeah. So do we.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I've heard you with Paris Alexa, Travis Thompson.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Town Business folks here.
Hey, shout out P.
SUNRAYS was the song that really grabbed me from you. I love that song, and you played it earlier. Do we have an album or something that we're working on that we're gonna?
We do.
Okay.
We do have an album. The release date is to be announced, but we do have an album ready and working on right now. Yeah, the release date we don't really have for you right now, but we will be announcing shortly.
We're excited. We're excited.
We're excited too.
Tell me about any artists in Seattle that you're feeling. I know you worked with a handful, but is there anyone that you would want to work with in the future?
You know, there's a lot of just creativity coming out of Seattle, and there's a lot of artists that I would like to work with, and when the time comes, I would love to work with them. I mean, right now I'm already working with like Sultans and Keo Ken and Andu. Paris Alexa, you already know we work together. We have some songs in the vault too. I'm always loving to work with Nima and Elon from the Ruby Room, Saul, you know, everyone that comes out of Seattle and that's very supportive, even in Tacoma too. There's a lot of love coming from Tacoma, and I really appreciate that. You know, Aramis and Bougie Mane too. I love Bougie Mane, man. He's the man. And there's just a lot of creativity coming from both Tacoma and Seattle that I definitely feel like needs to mesh together. And I hope that I could be that piece in a way to kind of work with both Tacoma and Seattle. Because, I don't know, I've had this conversation before. I'm going to talk. I'm sorry. But I feel like Tacoma and Seattle kind of have a weird unspoken beef from my knowledge. I mean, there may be a spoken beef about it, but the thing is like I feel like Tacoma doesn't want to be represented as Seattle, and Seattle doesn't really represent Tacoma too well, you know? And I feel like there's so much going on in both that we could both benefit each other to grow as a community and not separate each other as Seattle and Tacoma and just actually be like Washington State, you know? So there's a lot of talent out here that could be more in the forefront and don't have that ability to be in the forefront because of like beef. You know, that's what I was trying to get out of it.
I think about people like you and Paris Alexa, and I mean, y'all are not necessarily from Tacoma or Seattle, but y'all are literally the bridge because y'all don't really, you know, rep either one. But like, I appreciate that. I think that you're right. There is some sort of weird, you know, beef, but I definitely see a lot of folks working together and trying to end that and trying to all come together and just make jams and beautiful art. So thank you for saying that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I definitely see it. I definitely see it. And I want it to keep growing because it's going to be there. I know it's going to be there. The fire is burning, but it's just going to get bigger. So.
You heard it. You heard it. We
Hey.
undid it. You got a couple more jams for us? You want to get
Yes,
into
we do.
it?
Let's get it.
Okay, cool. Mr. DC.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Your angel wings are telling me something. Your halo tell me come over here. Your Vicky secrets tell me what is on your mind. Hit it, Shay. Lil' mama, you a freak. And I love that about ya. Wanna stick around ya, see what we gon' do, babe. 1, 2, 3, I will pay for your flight. I don't care, it's alright. Without you, I'm alone. I don't like my new home. Without ya, I doubt ya ever feel the way I feel. Cause you got yourself a new man. Hey, I can't really say I like him. Why? Cause he stole your heart from me. Now we barely even speak. And no, I don't like that about us. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. And no, I don't like that about us. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. Say, I feel your energy, baby. Wait and see, baby. I know that you want it. Stars in the comments. Heart is gonna sound. The rhythm that we made when the moon is going down, baby. Baby, baby, I'ma wanna bump and grind. I'ma bump and grind with you. I'ma bump and grind. I'ma bump and grind with you, baby. Hey, you, baby. 1, 2, 3, say I'll wait for your flight. I don't care, it's alright. Without you, I'm alone. I don't like my new home. Without ya, I doubt ya ever feel the way I feel. Cause you got yourself a new man. I can't really say I like him. No, no, no. Cause he stole your heart from me. Now we barely even speak. And no, I don't like that about us. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. And no, I don't like that about us. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. Don't like that about. And no, I don't like that about us. Beautiful ride through the hood. It's such a good day. Everything is going my way. Ain't no rain fall down. Sun in my face and now. And this girl with a beautiful way got. Hey, 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 hey. Let's get it. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, vibing with all of the clouds. Hey, I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Usually rains where I'm from, but today's so damn colorful. Blue skies, I live here wishing that every day had the world to paint. My canvas was so dry. Hit it. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Sing it one more again. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Break it down like wake up and I feel good. Pink trees greet me when I get up. Sun ray creeping through my window. Drops all roll down on the window. Oh, oh, what a lovely day. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling. Ah! When the breeze wanna say hello, now I'm there. When the breeze wanna say hello, now I'm there too. When the breeze wanna say hello, now I'm there, babe. When the breeze wanna say hello, and I'm there, sing it like. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Sing it one more again. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Slow it down like. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Keep it going. I don't like to go outside when it's raining, but when you find the sun, it'll be vibing with all of the clouds. Beautiful. A little twinkle at the end.
You already know. Extremely beautiful music, great harmonies,
Thank you.
and much talent in this room right now. Mr. DC on Street Sounds. We really appreciate having y'all in here today.
I know we're all hyped to be here.
Mad
We're all
love.
hyped.
Anything you want to say before we dip out?
I just want to say thank you, Stas. Thank you, KEXP. Thank you, everybody that's here. I just want to shout out everybody in this room because, you know, we all have different schedules and we find a way to come together and create what we just did now. And I appreciate every single one of these people in here with the bottom of my heart because, you know, if it wasn't for these people in here, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You know, it's not just me, it's my name, but, you know, there's a lot of things behind it and a lot of people behind my name that help me do what I do. So everybody in here and everybody that hasn't been able to make it to this show and telling me thank you or telling me that to kill it or anything like that, just congratulating me with anything, I appreciate them too. So shout out everybody, shout out everyone that supports the music, and shout out everyone that wants to see us succeed. So thank you.
You're very sweet. On the humble, man, Mr. DC and the band. Much love. Y'all look out for his record. To be announced, but always be on the lookout for it. Check the Twitter. What's your Twitter?
At MistaDC. You guys can shout out your Twitters too. At Sultans. At Andu. At Keoken Music. Jay, you got a Twitter? Hey.
Word. Check them all out. We're going to get into some more music. Thank you for listening to Listener Powered Radio on KEXP. More jams on the way. Peace.
Peace.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.